What's up, Daily Fab Gamers? Thank you so much for watching my stream. Before you jump into this red-hot action, let's review the rules. Don't be a dick. This should go without saying, but better safe than sorry. Chat with me. You know that I can talk at my computer for hours, but it's more fun when my computer talks back. And let's have a good time. I'm here to get sweaty, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun while I do it. Use the chat command deck for a link to the deck I'm playing here. It's also in the video description. Some of these decks are sick, and you might want to play them in real life. In that case, let me refer you to Hemel from the Bazaar. It's never been more affordable to play in the flesh and blood. Players have been buying the cards they need from Hemel for years. I started buying from him in 2023 and have never found a better deal. The Bazaar's prices are lowest for singles and full sets, including new releases. Compendium of Rathe singles are available now and ship both domestically and internationally. Use the command Hemel for contact info, then message Hemel to see what he can do for you. Using the data command will produce a link to Fablazing.com, the best source for deck list, matchup, and tournament data. Do you have too much money? Give some of it to me. Custom channel tokens, as used by 2025 US National Champion and World's Philadelphia Top 8 competitor Majin Bey, are available on my Ko-Fi. And you can spam the coolest emojis in chat by becoming a member of the channel. Now sit back and get cozy because the stream begins now. Happy Monday, everyone. Good morning. We're here for more Flesh and Blood. I'm Lupine Fiasco. We had a really quiet weekend, so I hope everyone enjoyed it, either just hanging out. I know there were some battlegrounds going on, so if you got to compete at battlegrounds, that's awesome. I hope you did well. I'm pretty sure they were all Silver Age this weekend, and I know you really saw like the downfall of KO as morning one, as like the boogeyman of the format, which is cool. I know that I was dooming on him a bit, as like, oh, we should have, this shit should have been banned, and we really fucked it up. And apparently, no, it's all well and good. Playing against Victor, they won the die roll, and we are sad about it. So I think what I am doing is trying to get up on fatigue. Whenever you use KO ability, say let it ride. I think I'm going to try to get some cards out of my opponent here by throwing the flex strength and just seeing if they block with like 3 cards. Maybe letting Victor clash on turn 0 is not good, but I would also kind of like to filter this hand a little bit. We're fine with CNC and Arsenal, or Sink Below and Arsenal. Well, unfortunately, yes, Victor does do clashing turn 0, but if I'm gonna let Victor draw a card, this is really the best time to do it. That works. The extra 2 gold is unfortunate, but again, you can't really get around it. This hand is a reasonable hand of cards. Hey, look, it's starting. I'm not expecting this game to go well. This is a very tough match for RKO. We've got Spinal coming in for 9. Victor doesn't have an Arsenal. I do kind of want to Arsenal the CNC. I'm being incredibly biased, but is Victor one of the most fair best decks, if he is the best deck? Morning, Taylor. I do think Victor is one of the fairer best decks. I do think that his play patterns... what am I doing with this hand? I think I'm just playing Shelter. I think I'm just doing Shelter, E-Strike 7, Arsenal, CNC. And if Victor has the Iron Grip, then I'm sad about it. I think Victor is fair. I think Victor does bring a bit of inevitability in certain matchups that is not great. I guess I could also just not Arsenal CNC. Worried about not necessarily another Spinal Crush, but like CNC, Debilitate. I think I am just going to E-Strike 7 here, and we're going to discard Agile Windup to make agility for next turn. We're holding the... you have a D-React for me? Okay. Yeah, Tough as a Rock is not in this deck because fuck that card. I hate Tough as a Rock. I am never playing Tough as a Rock again if I can avoid it. A strike for 12 is not bad. I think our line is just going to be Flex Strength, make it big, Savage Claw. And give some armor here to preserve life total. We're also playing around Iron Grip in that I can KO ability, discard Agile Windup again. Victor brings inevitability in certain matchups, like against RKO. The fact that Victor has Golden Sun, not Golden Sun, Goldmane Estate Remembrance, I think just leads to some really unhealthy play patterns where, like, what can I do about that? There just aren't answers a lot of the time. So I am not like, the Victor meta is definitely targetable. I just think that Victor has sort of that Verdance effect of, like, certain heroes just cannot really beat Victor. It's not nearly as bad as it was with Verdance, but it's still not great. I think here we're going to use our Tunic, so I'm going to gain 1 to 32, take 2 to 30, gain 3 to 33, and then throw the Swing Big. We'll also put Leathers in front of this to maintain... I don't need to put Leathers in front of this. We'll Tunic. We'll Oasis. I was thinking about blocking with Leathers so that I would go up on life. But at the same time, I'm not using that life lead for anything right now. Jim, I thought about E-Strike into Claw on that line, 3 turns ago. My thought process for not doing it was... Oh, this is pretty brutal. My thought process for not doing it... Oh, we tie at least. All right, now we lose. For not doing it was... I wanted to present more damage if Victor Iron Grips me. Hey, we're going to get blown the fuck up. I don't have any 1s in my graveyard, which is really unfortunate. So I am just blocking. Guess I Fleshbag here. I don't see what I'm going to get to Flashbag outside of this. Pro Tour is just block slop. I could see them finally getting Remembrance out of here. I think if they were going to get Remembrance out of here, they would have already done it. The Omens on the horizon. I don't think the results of the PT are going to affect BNR decision. Yeah, I think we're done with bans. If we were going to see more bans, we would have seen them already. Peck Perfect here is not great for me. I think I am just blocking 6. I'm going to grab a Big Bully just for block value. Lose some clashes. Surely you just let this ride. Yeah. I think we're done with bans. I would have liked to see Remembrance hit. I could have seen a world where they hit Test of Iron Grip. I don't think we're there. All right, that's CNC number 1. I need to decide what I'm setting up for. Am I setting up for a big pummel play, or am I setting up for putting the Oasis in Arsenal? I think I am setting the Oasis in Arsenal. We're just going to send looking for 5, Arsenal the Oasis. I also don't think Victor is going to be very good. Hey, look, he did the fucking thing because it's Victor. I also don't think Victor's going to be nearly as good when Omens comes out. I'm expecting Wizard to get a buff. I think in general, he's just not going to be very good against the Lightning heroes. All right, Disable coming in for 8. You are threatening Pummel. Well, how am I blocking this? I can block 1, 5. So I will end this turn at 31. I think I'm probably also giving booze here. Play the Oasis, cover the damage. We do not get pummeled. I'm just going to CNC. So I guess that's my biggest argument. If we weren't getting Omens, or if Omens was just another like expansion set, I would have been really sad about not having a Remembrance Band. But as it is, it's like, or yellow thunk? Jesus. Here's Goldbane. It's happening. Okay. We can just block and set up. Hey, I get a Might. Wow. Look at that. Steal Victory, getting a 0 for 4. We're so up. So the difference between block slop and defensive mid-range game, Victor isn't forced into playing a fatigue game. I don't think most Victors are playing a fatigue game. Like, most Victors are doing this. They're doing this mid-range thing where they just win off the back of Goldbane Estate Golden Sun. Like, Victor doesn't need to play a fatigue game. Victor has just incredibly powerful cards in the deck. Clashing is really good. Goldbane Estate is really good. I mean, especially when you're our Victor and you just win every clash. I am going to have a resource available. I kind of can't do anything with it. Take 17, go to 15, gain 3 up to 18, gain 3 up to 21. E-strike 7, arson. I mean, I think this is fine. Again, not great. Morning, Ian. Ian, you've missed it. Our opponent has played 3 Goldbane Estates, clashed with 3 Test of Strengths, drew a Golden Sun off of one of them, and still has 2 Trounces and 3 Iron Grips in their deck on turn 8. We're very much losing this game. But we'll play it out. Hey, there's Remembrance for 3 Goldbane Estates. What a fun, interactive game this is being. This Victor is really outskilling us. You're right, I shouldn't have let them do that. That was the biggest issue. I mean, this Victor has lost some clashes and then re-rolled into winning the clashes. No, my Vigor. Hey, we won, and then nothing happens. Especially when they hit Thunk Golden Sun off the top. Yeah, I mean, our Victor's just that guy today. Very much just that guy. Morning, Eldorte. You're here to watch us lose to Golden Estate. Let me ask you, is Goldbane Estate for a 1 cost 10 good? Into Peck perfect. What am I doing? Just blocking 7, I guess. Lose the clash because this is really fun. What's it like playing versus the main character? I'm going to finish the game because I have done too much conceding lately. But honestly, I could just save us all some time and do something else. Like, that would probably be... I think that would be the best use of everyone's time if I just conceded. Because we're not winning this game. Victor's sitting at 6 gold with... Victor's sitting at 8 gold. Oh, I guess only 7. I don't know. 7 gold with 3 gold main estates left in the deck. Please stop complaining when a hero is doing their thing. Clash is Victor's thing. Tom, you could just not watch the stream. I'll put that out there for you as an option. In fact, I encourage it. If you don't like how I'm running the stream, you could just not watch it. Like, I think that's... Be real with you. I'd rather that... To me, that's a better option for everyone. Spinal for 10 is fine. I'm going to sink, I guess, the CNC and try to find a blue. So I can try to get something going. I don't think I need to give leathers here. There's still a CNC in the deck. Let's pass. Let's sink. Blue. Nice. I don't need to play this. Please stop complaining when a hero is doing their thing. It's like you've never met me. Winning clashes is Victor's thing. Victor absolutely can lose clashes. That's how the deck is constructed. That it is possible to lose clashes. Alright, surely this 8 might is not going to be a problem for us. I'm just open to constructive criticism. I don't find that constructive. Victor's just digging for threats. And when you've got 1 billion gold, why not? Golden Sun for 18 overpower? We lose games because opponent is a luck sec. When we win, it's all skill, baby. I can live through this turn. We go block with Steel Victory, take 15, gain 3. I'm not complaining about the clashes. We're complaining about visit the gold main estate. Yeah, the clashes are not losing me this game. Gold main estate is losing me this game. It doesn't help that Victor is also winning clashes. Like, if Victor was not winning clashes, then we would be slightly more okay. Oh, not that one. Why did the hand reshuffle? This doesn't matter. We also have not seen a Iron Grip from this Victor yet. So we're either going to get blown out by it now, or Victor isn't running it. I am curious to see what happens. We're going to play like I'm not just dead on my next turn. So we're going to be efficient and go with the Savage Claw now. Arsenal the Looking a Scrap for our next turn. Did they play all 6? No. No, this one has only played 5 gold main estates. Surely this time. The other problem with gold main estate is then they draw into more gold main estates. Like, it's got that going on too. All right. Let's give you a good game. 1491 per turn. Were you on Iron Grips? You weren't. Oh, this one just wasn't playing Iron Grip. I guess that makes sense. Bad experiences with it, maybe? Of like, that's the way that Victor loses games, is by losing Iron Grip. Remembrance is a bullshit card. So if Victor, only 5, remind me what card limit in deck is. Well, no, so they had 6 in deck. They just didn't draw it. I'm going to go second. I'm assuming this is Fatiguities. Man, this meta is not good. As much as everyone is sad about Omens bringing back Lightning that no one wants to play against, I gotta tell you, Fatigue.meta is definitely a choice. Yeah, they only played. Oh, I'm sorry, are you trying to push damage on me? I think not. Fatigue these nuts. Do you think the annoyance comes from having Remembrance more instances of Goldbane, which stacks on more BS? Yes. So I think Remembrance is generally a fine card, like a fine effect to have in the game. It is specifically in Victor where I think it's a problem. It's kind of maybe questionable in Huntsman because you just get more codexes, which are more of the other things. But in general, I think that... Oh, this hand is not very good. That means we scab. Sick. Every time, baby. Like in Huntsman, it's kind of questionable, but then the codex is still just doing normal assassin things. Where it's really problematic, I feel, is with Victor, specifically. Getting back Goldbane Estate is a problem. So in the swing big, I assume this just gets blocked. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to start anything, but you were playing Aurora and people complained that she was just 0 for 4. I was pretty sure that frustrated you. Tom, do you... Okay. People are going to complain about the best deck. I don't see this as an issue. I guess that's where I'm... Tom, do you play Victor? Like, is that the issue here? That you're just sad that people are now annoyed with your favorite hero? I guess I'm E-Strike Go again. Bottom the pommel. See how she blocks? When you complaining, it was just him winning a simple clash, not the other card. Tom, I'm going to put it out there again. If you don't want me to complain, don't watch the stream. Because that's what this stream is. I complain a lot. Which is not to say that's like a good thing or a bad thing. Just like, if me complaining about what's happening to me in-game is going to frustrate you, don't watch the stream. Because that's what this is. I can't imagine being bored enough to debate a streamer like Lupine. So what I do to get out of people debating me is just be stubborn and not let myself ever be... Jesus Christ. Not ever let myself be convinced that I'm wrong. All right, well, they found the Fiddler's Greens. So we got that going against us. Which means that this is just stuck in our arsenal forever. So I probably should not have put that there against a Fatiguities. I think Remembrance will always be a problem because right now it's a state. In the future, it'll be another card. I know people have been complaining about Remembrance for a while, which I get. Gravekeeping doesn't even stop Remembrance on the same turn. Yeah, they would just react with Remembrance. The Tilted is also why I'm not playing Victor. The US approach to discussion, just shut him down. Hey, I'll at least admit when I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong in this moment. This is just how I feel. These are my feelings. Which is strictly not a US sentiment to talk about Fifis. Just gonna grindstone me with Go again, even. I feel like I'm supposed to make this block.
If I make this block, that doesn't help. Who's a better complainer, me or a Hungry Bun? Oh, Bun is a masterclass in complaining. It's that meme of me showing up in a in a complaining contest, but the opponent is my son. Like, nah. Hell no. Yeah, no sledge into RKO is interesting. I think I have more damage in deck without that. We're going to see. I mean, I'm generally not winning clashes against the Grindstone, which I guess is what she's going for. And it's hard for me to block it. What I am probably supposed to do is not block the Grindstone and just convert offensively. Because as soon as she loses a clash on the Grindstone, I'm like very ahead, being able to cover it with one card. Chip off the old block. It's where he learns it from, baby. Like father, like son. Oh, he's not even in the room right now. Yeah, I've heard people complain about Remembrance before. I don't remember the last time it was a problem since I've been playing the game. Turning Point. What does my hand do? Speaking of converting hands, I guess this one does. What was I saying about taking? I think we just take the damage. And like, maybe someday we'll win a clash. Was it a problem in Dromai? Okay. Yeah, we're going to see if I have more damage than she does. Perhaps. I just need to win a clash on the Grindstone, and we could be okay. Remembrance Arms Race is just so uninteresting. People like that style of deck. I don't. It's a problem in Oldhim, I think. I don't remember. I was playing Fi in the Oldhim days. So if Fi was, like, they wouldn't play it against Fi. It would not be a problem against Fi. So what I've learned from this game so far is don't arsenal this early in the game. I should just IP'd a card. Because we're never going to get to do this. Yeah, she's playing Iron Grip even? Alright. Alright, well, we remember that for next turn. Oldhim wouldn't have played it against Fi. What? And let's just roll scabs, I guess. That'll work. Let's get rid of this Mocking Blow and Outside Interference. Definitely a sign of the times. Oh, right. I knew that. Definitely a sign of the times if it was a problem in Oldhim. Because, like, remembrancing for Oakenold now is, like, so unproblematic. Sorry, I don't even play Victor. I just get frustrated when people complain about heroes being strong. There's always going to be one. I don't think Victor is even the problem. My problem comes from frustration, rolling their eyes when I play a hero that's good into theirs, but isn't top meta. I wasn't starting to, when I mentioned the complaining. I play Levi. Maybe I'm the problem. I never win anything. Tom, that's just what I do. I just complain when games aren't going well for me. And then I win games, and it's like, oh, well, of course I was always going to get there. You're yelling at the wind right now. You're not going to convince me to stop complaining about heroes being strong when I play against them. I think Victor does do something uniquely annoying, which is Remembrance Goldbane Estate. Like, I think that Victor is currently overtuned based on that interaction. But, like, losing clashes is frustrating. I don't care if that's what the deck is supposed to do. Losing clashes is annoying because there's no skill involved. It's just a thing that happens to you. I guess I keep the swing big. Like, that's how I get out of being fatigued, is just by sending big damage. Double smash up. Ugh. She's also very good at winning clashes. What if we just raid Remembrance Ranger? That's where I feel it's intended. Does Ranger even need it? Because Ranger has... do I have a Mocking Blow in here yet? I have one Mocking Blow. This is going to keep me even. Sure. Clash is like a Phantasm was even more RNG. Yeah, Alright, we're going to take this opportunity to get this shit out of my arsenal. If Pleiades has instant speed life gain, as she has, like, Sigil, then I can just discard Wind Up Arsenal to swing big. As it is, I am just going to set up. And we're going to take the lesson of, hey, let's never Arsenal Insult to Injury on, like, turn 2 again. Macho Grande here, not bad. I do have an Agility. I don't have a great way to use it, unfortunately. I think what I am doing here, we can block with Steel Victory and Leathers. Take 3, go to 38. I have the Agility. I get to swing big, pitch, float 1, overcrowded, make it big. We'll just send 14. It's like not great, but... Clash is also the reason that I will not play Victor, despite him being the best Guardian right now. Like, why I'm working on Jarl instead of Victor. 1, Omens, I think, is going to make Victor a lot worse. But 2, for how frustrated I get when I lose clashes against decks who are designed to win clashes, I would get so tilted if I lost clashes as Victor. Like, I can't do it. So we're actually going to send the Overcrowded first. Played in a Pro Quest as Marionette. My poor Victor in semifinals lost Clash twice. First clash of the game. There's 2 clashes. One, yeah, like Victor can lose the clashes. That's why I get frustrated at clashing. Because it's like, well, you could just lose. Let's make a decision on how I want to play out the rest of this turn. I could KO and commit to sending the swing big. Which I think is what I'm going to do and sit on my Tunic. I could also, like, Fiendal's Overcrowded, play Booze. I think I'm committing to sending the swing big here. Seems like I complain a lot. It's just a game. Yeah, it's a game. God, I hate that. You want to hear me complain. When people say it's just a game, I'm passionate about it. Again, if you don't want to hear the complaining, you are welcome to exit the stream. It's right there. Exiting the stream, it's an X button away. Yeah, Ian, that's what I'm saying. Like, thank you all for checking out the stream. What's going on today? It's everyone's first day watching Lupine Fiasco. That's awesome. Wait, I counted wrong. Thought I had an extra resource. We're just gonna claw here. I thought I was gonna have enough resources to pitch Shelter and use the Tunic to make the flex strength big. I did not. I was wrong. We're going to lose our Mocking Blow. That's fine. Already stated that's how the stream is. Listen, I don't treat it as like a strength. It's definitely a character weakness that I complain as much as I do. That's what it is, though. This is a little awkward. I could Fiddler's Tunic Oasis? I don't have a great way to, like, maximize value here. You did just show me a Command and Conquer, so I kind of need to get this Shelter out, which makes me think that I am probably just blocking with fiddlers, going looking claw. Oh no, Talishar. It's just a game with such a weird take, LMAO, if you're not allowed to have strong opinions because it's short or life or death situation. That's my take on it's just a game. That's why, frankly, that expression, I don't want to say pisses me off. That is too strong a reaction. It's just like, what, so you're not allowed to be passionate about your interests? You want a robot who's just like, oh yeah, no, this is fine. Oh, sure. Like, I am still trying to win a game. I have not checked out because I think, like, oh, this is bullshit. I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to keep that Fiddlers for next Iron Grip. Because if I get Iron Gripped here, I'm pretty sad about it. This doesn't matter. I don't recur anything. You're gonna, what, Iron Grip Rampart me? No Iron Grip. That's cool. Oh, you got a Toughness. That's how you're blocking for. Got it. I guess I'll try to win the game. I saw an Instagram reel yesterday that I think is going to answer all of your questions, which is, what did it say? It's like, Mom didn't raise a quitter, but she did raise a complainer. That's me. Like, I'll get the job. I'll keep going until the job is over. Until it's finished. But I am going to complain the whole time. All right, CNC. I can stop this. I think this is probably a flesh bag block so that I can maintain the life lead. Play Oasis from Arsenal by pitching Sink. Wait, no, that's dumb. Use the Tunic. Play the Oasis. Send the Mocking Blow. Make it big. Arsenal the Sink. That seems fine. I don't really want to cash in my Bone Breaker here. I'd be in a better mood if this was Tuffnut. Alberto, you thought this was Tuffnut? This is Dark Tuffnut. If I was Flesh and Bad, if I was Aurora, I would have done very cool editing on the thumbnail, but I'm not. So instead I did something else. Go Mocking Blow, Sigil blow me out. Nice. If I was a gamer, I would have rolled Scabs here. Make this 9. Staunch pay? No pay. Take 2. Is this... It's not CNC number 3. That was CNC number 3. No way to be anything but happy playing Tough Boy? Oh, you haven't seen me play Tuffnut. You haven't seen me play Smash a Big Rock. Or Tough as a Rock. That, oh my god. You want to talk about me complaining. Let's hit Mocking Blow. I should probably be holding my CNCs for Pummel. But I still have a Show of Strength. I have 2 outside interference for... bye, Aldorte. We'll miss you. Aurora shout out. Her thumbnails are just great. Like, her thumbnails are always on point. Send the CNC. Get the other 2 cards in hand. Oh, you're a little late. Just send Mocking Blow, I guess. This is not going to be a good hand for the pitch stack. I don't love how I've piloted this game. I think I've definitely made some errors as far as arsenaling cards. But I will also say, like, not drawing this pummel. So against Fatiguides, I do need to be counting on her just, like, not disrupting me. And if she's not disrupting me, I do get to do both. Then I need to be setting up. Like, don't worry about arsenaling defense reactions and playing the value game. Just, like, set up. Oh, oops. Mocking Blow. Sadly, this is a matchup where I think you need to roll scabs every turn. You have the ability to send extra claw. I think you're right about that. I think I do need to be playing... Yeah, I need to be maximizing my value. Like, my life total is not an issue. I don't need to worry about getting killed. I need to worry about killing her. And her turn is just going to be grindstone me, I'm sure. Put the wind up next to the pummel, I guess. Can I big bully here? Can I big bully pummel? I don't think so. That turns into big bully. That turns into big bully. Pitch this. I can, it just takes my hand. I don't get to pummel it. Which means that I can take 4. Can make this a mocking blow. I think that's fine. Lose the clash. Ugh, blue gravekeeping, jeepers. So outside interference. Find Mocking Blow. Play Mocking Blow. So I'm on 3, take it on the chin as RKO, and even testing 2 of lead with speed with the amount of fatigue around. I don't think the 9D React Fiddler's version works. I could see that. I definitely have not adapted to the meta. Definitely just been playing like the same deck. I'm not super interested in sticking with RKO in Omen. I think he has a really hard time into the Lightning Heroes already. And he's just going to have a harder time with Lightning Heroes after they get a full-ass set. But yeah, I should be changing more of what he's doing now to counter just how much fatigue there is. There's a lot of fatigue. Alright, I get to show strength pummel, which is kind of cool. I can also flex strength pummel, which is a better use of resources, question mark. Get to flex strength. Yeah, and I would use my tunic for it. I think that's what I want to do. And then I can arsenal the show and be set up for when I find my other pummel. I'd like to see a version of Pleiades play more of her cards in the future. Electrum, if you look for... there's a deck tech that Flesh and Bad did with Ellie Bird about Ellie's version of Pleiades, which is much more of what Pleiades is not supposed to be, but I think what they wanted her to be, of like playing all the suspense auras, doing big confidence plays. Check that out. It's on Flesh and Bad's channel. It is very like, very Pleiades coded, very much what you want from the deck. I think you will enjoy it. So we get some damage, we get a card. I still think I'm just too far behind. I'm 4 cards down on fatigue. More than that, actually. Actually, maybe not more than that. She blocked 1 card on my 1 card, so I am 4 cards down. Plus the 9 card deck difference. Next set is going to be very crucial. There's a chance it has some ludicrous levels of power creep. I'm less I guess there could be power creep. I'm less concerned about it like having such a huge impact because of all of the bans. Like power creep is going to be a lot less of a thing without Channel Lightning Valley, at least in Aurora, Skyward Serenade, the Somersaults. I think we are going to see some pretty cracked lightning cards though. Opponent, please. Please come back. We need to finish our game. I need to lose this game. I guess I could have brought in more cards too. Hey Steven. T-minus 1 week till Japan. That's so exciting for you. That's awesome. I'm glad you're going. I'm glad you're making a full trip of it. I still need to give you the cards to take with you, but I'll DM you, see what your schedule is this week. I can just drive it out to you if you're not going to be at a Final Cut event. While we wait for our opponent, let me go over to YouTube and find the Flesh and Bad Pleiades Ellie Bird. It is, wow. Link address. Electrum. That is quite the quite the URL. Did our opponent leave? I think our opponent left. Which I guess I'm gonna take the win. I'm conceding, but we're taking this as a win. Our opponent slow played. Surely you just play this Fate Foreseen. What did you have left? Okay, so I was a ways off of winning clashes. Yeah, we'll think more about how to beat the Pleiades. To go further, I have 5 blues and sideboard so I can fat stack with ratios. Meta is rough for RKO, as all this makes Marionette a little bit more ropey. I've seen Aurora's and Ellie's deck. Syndra. I haven't seen a Syndra since Nom now, and I guess I will continue to not see Syndra. So what should I have done? I guess, yeah, brought in the Send Packings and the Strongest Survives, just like fat stack the Pleiades back. Internet crash for the opponent, I guess. I mean, I don't think I was going to win that game. I was willing to finish it. But yeah, if our opponent's just not going to be there, then we'll scoop it up. All right, I believe this is the same Syndra who just dodged us. So I'm not expecting to play out this game. All right, surely next opponent is gonna want to play with us. Probably just bring in the Bell for Pleiades too. So I can play how many cards? Just bring in 70 cards against Pleiades and roll Scabs more often. Bringing in the Strongest and the Send Packings make me a little more likely to at least not lose clashes. Marionette, that's a matchup I'm supposed to be kind of okay in. And they're even going... oh, sure, they want to go first. Okay, so we bring in Strongests. We bring in Shelters. Can bring in single Oasis. Fun fact, my Pro Quest had 3 Synders in Top Cut, like 4 in a room of 22. She's definitely in an interesting spot. Is there any not disruption I could board out? Honestly, I could board out E-Strikes for Send Packings, give that a try, because I think I'm doing more blocking. There's some devoted Syndra pilots in the UK. could definitely potentially not be marked here. This is for 9. JK, I think we're getting marked here. I guess I can't stop it. I can block 9, but I cannot block 9 and stop the mark. Also sucks to give away. I mean, CNC is premium disruption, but like they don't have an arsenal. More of the strongest survive was going to be good against the Marionette, but I can't just take 3 damage and give Marionette a draw from Saber. They find Trapdoor, which is something I need to be a little concerned about, I suppose. I'm just gonna pass. Let's IP, not IP, it's already in Banish. Let's, Jesus, this is a hand of cards. Do you think it was unusual given what the meta is? So that room has 0 Acilios, which tell you something. Yes, it tells me your local's favorite aggro deck is Syndra, not Acilio. Kiss of Death. This does not have Go Again currently. I would like to CNC you. I don't think it's happening. We could give 6 here. We are playing into T-Tox, which I can't really help. But I do have the shelter to get around it. You are stainsing me, which is fine. I'm still blocking 6. I don't need to shelter. Let's go ahead and prevent the Clave and the Flick. And then I'm just going to Mocking Blow for 5, make a Vigor. I am Flicked. Am I running Ripple Away in this list? I am. Oh, they made a Callistra. That's cute. But wow, I got my full shelter value. And I just Mocking Blow. See if I get to send 5 and make a Vigor. I'm pretty sure all of it. Most of the Syndras were not locals. Interesting. All right, so you just have a very, like mid-rangey meta? Everyone's on Guardian and Fatigue slot. Which Syndra is a great call into. I don't know if your out-of-towners planned on that, but it's definitely a good play for them. Callistra coming in. God, this hand does not do anything. Guess I'm trying to sink a Steel Victory. Kind of want to let this hit so that I clear the mark. Let's see what they're doing. I should block with a Steel Victory. Just to get one out of... No, I'm not going to block with one. Let's let you clear the mark. And then do something else. Now we'll use a Steel Victory. I don't steal anything. My plan here is for them to attack with something that I can sink below. They're going to flick me, and then I'm going to shelter it. Sink. I am not going to sink. Really thought they would Flick Knives me there. Oh well. I guess I just IP this shelter. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's give him a sorry. Like, let's not IP a card. Let's throw 3 in there. Why not? What else am I doing? I thought they were going to flick me and I was going to blow them out with the shelter, but I guess this is fine. I could have IP'd the Shelter, but I want my Tunic for Oasis. There's your Shelter, that's fine. Fatigue is not my goal here, but it's on the table. Attack me with a Clave. What's the next major event I'm attending? Next major event is US Nationals in June. And then after that, Pro Tour in July. Pass. Okay. Our play group is kind of mixed. Some Vincent devotees and a Rhinar Brute diehard. A Bolton enjoyer, it's fairly mid-range. Okay, so you're a pet deck group, which is cool. No shade to pet deck enjoyers. In hindsight, I wish I had blocked with this Fiddler's Green, but I don't think I was supposed to put Marionette on IPing 2 cards. I'm really gonna hate seeing this Fiddler's Green later. Saver up sticks. Oh my god. Alright. So we get to probably throw a bunch of armor at this. This is definitely a flesh bag turn. Sadly, I guess I do this Tunic Oasis. It's not great. If this is Kiss, this goes to 14. I'm blocking 8, so I need to give Scabs to play around Kiss here. Or, not Kiss, T-Tox. Alternatively, what if I just took damage? What if I just did, like, take damage, Mocking Blow, pitch Mocking Blow? Could just not block. I suspect I'm getting flicked. Takes me to 42. Kiss goes to 12, takes me to 30, takes me to 29. Oasis Sigil brings me back up. Lock like this. You flick T-Tox. Puts me to 42, 41, 29. Think that's fine? I want to deny T-Tox value as much as I can. Of course, not everyone's clamoring for best deck, but every group has people who do that and people who prioritize the deck they enjoy. Yeah, we're a kind of a mixed bag in my local scene. We do have best deck enjoyers. We have pet decks. I fall within the best deck that I am good at. I'm just going to Callister me, so you're putting me to 27. So I do need to block this, which puts me to 28. I need to Tunic. I need to Oasis this. Go up to 31, down to 29. We go target dagger. I guess I could have Oasis'd the Kiss earlier to prevent 4 from the damage and then also the flick. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, so I fall within. I will play the best deck that I enjoy. which previously was KO, now is, Jarl if I play at locals. I don't super want to Arsenal either of these. I guess I am playing Insult to Injury. This goes on the stack. We play Sigil. See if Marionette has any kind of life gain. If not, Insult gets go again. See how they block it. I'm going to make you big. Frailty Trap is rude. It's not. It's fine. And then we Mocking Blow for 4. It's true, Steven. You are a best deck enjoyer. I know you got in. You got in on the ground floor, but I hate to break it to you. You are a best deck enjoyer. All right, so so like I was saying, if I had Oasis the Kiss, I would not have gained the life, but I would have prevented 4 more damage that turn. I just never thought about that. That's sick. I gotta do that more. This is a pretty easy big bully play. I think I'm just taking damage here. You're going to go Clave into Calycera, draw something. And I'm going to discard Outside Interference, find Big Bully, play Big Bully, make it 12. I think this is fine to take. Calycera. What if I blocked like this, actually? Could also give Booze. Just now, perhaps belatedly, I am worried about falling below their health. Let's give the Bone Breaker. And just, surely you don't have T-Tox number 2. All right, Scar Tissue's fine. Sort of. I'm remarked. They draw a card. See what the follow-up is. Into Codex. Codex Kiss. Kiss coming for 8. You do have Flick up. So I'm just, grabbing Mocking Blow, discarding Outside Interference, blocking 8, sending 5. Make this block. Oh, you might not flick me, actually. This puts me to 23. If you flick me, I go to 22. Okay, so I don't need to block this completely. Because I will always be able to Mocking Blow Sigil. Come in for 4. But yeah, I'm thinking you're not going to flick me. This also clears the mark. Send Mocking Blow, goes on the stack, play Sigil. Only comes in for 4, unfortunately. I do bank a Vigor, which is hopefully helpful next turn. I still have my Swing Bigs and Show of Strengths in the deck, so I do have the 1 card 8 potential. Marionette takes 4. Okay, well, blocks 4, but I get a card from hand. Just trying to buy space at this point. What have we seen? 3 savers. There's that at least. I think this is an inertia trap. Still have frailty trap. Hey, this hand does something. Can take damage from this. Put me to 24. You're gonna spinner at me, and I'm gonna ripple away you, and I'm gonna feel really good about myself. We got him. Then you meat madness me for 7. Let's discard outside interference. Let's find Big Bully. Let's block 6 here. Clear the mark. Hopefully don't hit the hand. Hit the arsenal. You just pass? Oh, we're so up. I get to CNC off 1 card with my Tunic Vigor. They still have Mask of Deceit, but I'm not marked, so they're just randomly flipping into something. Just please have a bunch of 2 blocks. We got their Calicera. Yeah, thank you, Ripple Away. Blessed Ripple Away. I don't think this was a Codex. They still could have played a Codex. They had the Go Again, which would have just hit my arsenal, but it would have kept them off a Ponder, which would have been pretty cool. Ooh, you're giving me 3 cards? Hello? I think this is a Dagger Pump. Let's see if that's true. Unclear. This hand does not convert super well. So I guess I'm blocking with a Flex Strength. If this is a Dagger Pump, then I probably just block 6 here. Is that too greedy? Block 3, use Scar Tissue. I go to 22, am marked. I think I'm blocking 6. Because I don't think this is Codex. I am playing around it being Scar Tissue. Nice. I would have been fine getting Scar Tissue, like go to 22, they flip, just make them play it. It's just like the 3 blues in my hand didn't do anything. I don't want any of them in my arsenal. Oh, is this a D-React? No. So still putting this on being, I guess it could be a T-Tox. I'm putting this on Scar Tissue. It could be a T-Tox. It's one of the 2. Mark of the Black Widow is fine. We're going to block with Fiddlers. You're going to flick me, and I'm going to discard Shelter. Or you're not, and I'm just going to take some damage, and then I'll swing big Arsenal Shelter. And be happy. We haven't seen a CNC from them, which is not to say they aren't playing it, just we haven't seen it. Spreading Plague. Okay. Huh. So I will take 2. I'll take 2 to 21. I'll take 2 to 19. I'll gain 2 to 22. I think I'm fine with that. It gets a shelter into my arsenal, which I think I'm happier with than having 20 being tied, actually. I don't maintain life parity with that line. What do I have left? I have 1 Fiddlers, no Sigils. I have 1 Oasis, 2 Sinks, 1 Shelter left in deck. I'm kind of chilling. I'm doing kind of okay. Arakni gonna blind flip off Mask. Looking for some action. Trapdoor. We'll take Tarantula. Could have been better, could have been worse. I do not pay for Blood Rot. I am up on life. Have some lines. Clave for 5. It says I probably want to de-react this. Just to get some value. I don't need to sink anything. But I do just want to get 4 out of my sink below. I'll take 2. To leave no witnesses, which I will shelter. Shred. All right. Blue shred, so I'm... taking 2. I'm losing the top card of my deck. This is fine. We're just going to send Swing Big. Arsenal the Send Packing. They don't have an arsenal, so Send Packing does nothing. A little unfortunate that Overcrowded is not going to my pit. Is going to my pitch, not my graveyard. I would love to have it for codexes. You going to? You're not tunicking it, which tells me that. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Closer for 8. No go again currently. I think I'm just blocking here. Do the Bone Breaker to set up my Scent Packing. This does not currently have go again. It could get flicked. I'm not marked, so it can't really get stained. T-Talk says that I'm taking 7. I was about to say if they're on Kashi. Kashi's build, they're at max 1 CNC, but spreading definitely means it's a different list. I've seen spreading around. I think I'm taking this to Arsenal the Sink Below. I'm up on life for the next time that matters. They're going to Arsenal a card, which means that Send Packing has relevant text. I now know that they have To the Point. If I'm correct that they banished an Inertia Trap on the Trapdoor, then it means that I don't get punished for holding this Sink Below. We're up tremendous. They have a To the Point left, or push the point, whatever. The 0 for 3, that is 0 for 4, maybe. I think I'm just blocking with Wind Up here, and if they To the Point me, I sink below it. My turn is going to be Outside Interference, finds Big Bully, send Big Bully for 12. Don't know if it's a me thing. I always forget in this matchup you can Arsenal Overcrowded and block with it. I wish I had done a line that would be conducive to that. And we're just sending Big Bully for 12. This is lethal damage. They very likely give me at least 1 card from hand, if not more. I am going to pump this. I'd rather just push the 4 while I can. Even getting the D-React is fine. I'm not marked, and knowing that they don't have an arsenal just makes me feel better. Definitely have the resources to roll scabs. We have seen... You still have inertia. You have no Orb Weavers left. So if I wanted to make a play, I think I'm fine IPing the Ripple away. Like, it's definitely no balls to not roll scabs here, where I could have just sent like 16 damage. But what this line lets me do is arsenal the Swing Big and hold the Ripple away to discard if they Codex me. Taking them off an inertia or a frailty, and then also denying their ponder feels pretty good here. They need to respect my pummel. Yeah, Dave, the overcrowded is very good. I wish that turn had worked for me getting overcrowded into my graveyard. So my list only plays 1, and I don't think I'm going to see it again. Just notice I'm behind on the stream a bit. Well, you gotta catch up. I think not rolling is the right play here. Given that it's Marionette, who has Afflict Knives, will have a Tunic, like, rolling makes a lot of sense in slower matchups. As we saw in that Fatiguities, I should have been rolling. Whoa. You're gonna go to 1 here? Alright. Alright, bud. Hey, it's overcrowded again. Am I on 2? Interesting. Did that hand work to, like, do a thing and arsenal the overcrowded? Oh, pay for Swing Big with the send packing. Yeah, I could have done that. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Ah, jeez. The Swing Big, I do not have a Vigor. You have 1 T-Tox left. Surely you're not playing 2 Spreading Plagues. I think I'm on block, block, block. You T-Tox me. How many kisses do you have left? This is the last kiss. The issue is we've only seen 1 stain. So if I block like this, you stain me, you go T-Tox, make this 6 to my 6, you flick Clave. I think this is the block. So I'm anticipating like flick Clave, oh, it's blue stain. I'm also anticipating Codex. Yeah, just take the 1. You flick the kiss. So I go to 8. Scar tissue. Okay. I don't hate my block there. Trapdoor. Probably not what you're looking for now. Frailty Trap, so they do banish something. I mean, I'm still sending the Swing Big. And I don't think I need to roll here. Yeah, I was holding the Overcrowded, anticipating a Tunic, so that I could have at least blocked 4. I don't think they banished a D-React, but they might have. We still have a Shelter and an Oasis in deck. So I'm feeling... Oh, they did banish a D-React. I really did... Oh, and they had the Inertia Trap. Oh, wow. Okay. I would really like to know what this card is. Closer for 1 is pretty okay, but I can just take the damage. I have a Shelter. So I do not need to play into T-Tox here. This is attacking for 5. You're going to clave me. I'm going to block with Show of Strength, because I just need to not take damage. I'm not marked. You don't have a D-React and Banish anymore. Please give me 3 cards. At this point, I am not trying to fatigue by damage, but I am doing it. Oh, are you going to give me a full tunic? You're just sitting on codexes over there? You just... Nice. Ooh, they had a second Spreading Plague. Wow, this deck has had so many opportunities to blow me out that I just have not walked into, or that I have walked into, and they just didn't have it. Agile Windup and Arsenal is... I mean, it could have been worse. I'm gonna get to block with a Steel Victory? So I need to discard Flex Strength? Oh no, I just discard Fiddler's Green. What am I doing? That's not a hard decision. Yoink. I will take a Ponder. That's pretty cool. I could send the Windup for 6 and then be sad. I could send... I guess I'm just sending Mocking Blow for 8. Yeah, it's easily discard Fiddlers, and I just didn't see it. This might be the 3rd place list for Memphis. It's getting blown up by KO. I will lose my Windup to the Inertia, sick, and then I get a card from the Ponder, also sick. Marionette needs to give me 3 cards to not be dead, so I am just fatiguing them at this point. Like, that's not my plan. My plan is to kill them, but this is classic fatigue by damage. Oh wait, I don't need to do this. I just don't need to Tunic here. This is fine. I am marked. What do I feel about Sage right now? I have not been playing Sage, which I guess I should get back to it. Nice. Because, I guess I should get back to Sage because of Battlegrounds. But I think it's, I don't know, because I haven't played it recently, I'm still like, oh, KO is still way too good, but I don't think he is. I think people have kind of figured it out. We're going to Insult to Injury, see how they block. But, like, I'm told Sage is in a good spot. And that it isn't just, like, KO.deck or KO.format. No, Inertia Trap. Sad. I'm going to lose my Overcrowded. Inertia app actually helping me is sick. I mean, the Inertia Trap was only... Like, the Inertia only helped me because of Codex of Inertia, which is what it's supposed to be doing, right? The big help to me was them attacking so that I could steal their Ponder. You want Ira for Sage in Yokohama. I know Ira's a popular choice for anti-KO. What else? Like, mid-range Florian does a good enough job into KO. Well, I know they have a Stains. I also know that they have no cards, so we got there. No, Inertia Trap does not work with RKO. Props to my opponent for playing it out. Oh, I didn't realize they fat stacked me. Eh. What are you? Oh yeah, you're also an Overcrowded. Good game. I would not have blamed them for scooping it up a while ago. Yeah, Valda. Valda is a good one. Florian, Ira. I know games are being won with, like, Kano Icelander, so I forgot to check what their banish was to see what the first trap that they banished a trapdoor was. Dang it. Huntsman. Alright, yes, dear. Bell, we just bring in everything, honestly. Into Huntsman? Damn it. They left. That means I have to click all these buttons again. How favored is this map? Oh, Gravy Bones. Ugh. Gravy Bones. I believe I want to go first. I want my go again. I want my pummels. I don't think I need my... I guess I want my Oasis, because what else am I bringing? I don't need more D-Reacts. Strongest Survive is not going to work. Send Packing is of questionable value. So I think... I don't know how favored... RKO is into Huntsman, but I know we are favored. Alright, the looking for a scrap here, not great. We are likely going to sink this away. Shoot. Ian, are you still here? What's the Gravy matchup? Oh, how about Marionette? Oh, this is very Gravy favored. Oh, and they're on the Chowder version too? Well, Chowder with like 65 cards. This is... We'll play it out. So Marionette, I think, is favored. I don't know how favored, but I believe it is favored. Double Chowder, yikers. Alright, well, they're going to let me sink this looking for a scrap, which is cool. Outside interference here, not great. Sadly, I think I need to just play Whack-A-Mole for a while. Like, I can play the booze. Claw's going to attack for 4. Probably overpitching. Who's on Chowder? Watch this just be Daniel. I know Chowder isn't, Steven, I know Chowder isn't limited to our locals who want to be just, you know, messed up people. But yeah, the Chowder build. If this is Fatigue Gravy, it might move the needle slightly into KO's favor. That's right, there is a Fatigue Gravy. How do I want to set this up? I think I'm arseling the Command and Conquer and just looking for, like, Pummel. Oh, not into KO's favor, but less in Gravy's favor. I'll take what I can get. Bottom of our pitch deck is red, so we want to split those up. Loot the Hold here says that I'm probably... can just do block, block, block? I'm a resource short of being able to... outside for Mocking Blow, which says that I am just overpitching to Claw. Oh, I can't overpitch to Claw, actually. Rolling Scabs. 4 is nice. We will Savage Claw Chowder first. Something I didn't realize about Savage Claw, because I didn't read the card, is that unlike your like your Buck Wilds, your High Pitched Howls that just say, if a card with 6 is in your pitch, you get the thing. Savage Claw says a card with 6 needs to be pitched to attack with it. So the reason, I think I want to sit on the CNC. Because I am trying to line it up with Pummel. The reason that I have to pitch to Claw first is that the Claw attacks for 4. Because if I do Show of Strength Savage Claw, and Gravy is holding a Fearless, then the claw does not kill the chowder. There's an article written by Fablazing with the data from online matches and the most recent format as a data. I do need to read that article at some point. I have seen that article, or I've seen it around. I haven't read the article. Let's see what Gravy wants to do. Yeah, I feel like passing is not the play. Oh, there's a Whaler in Banish. Or Whaler in Graveyard. Oh, that was from the Blood in the Water. Okay. Oh, JK, they are just passing. So I could send the Mocking Blow. Do I want to... I really don't want to keep Scabsing. I think I'm just sending Mocking Blow here. Defensive Gravy. Yeah, this feels like a better matchup. This is where I like get baited into rolling Scabs every turn because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I cannot give Gravy space. Like, I'm not concerned about this Humperdinck right now. I'm more concerned about just, like, giving Gravy time to boat. I am thinking IP the Ripple. That is my plan. My plan is going to be Mocking Blow, pitch the Swing Big, Reckless, IP the Ripple. Am I getting another D-React here? Yeah, there's second Blood in the Water. Chum from top. E-Strike is not a great pickup. It's like fine. Blue Tipple, you have a Chum in the yard, so I could like flesh bag this to just blank your turn. I kind of like the flesh bag here. So this is playing into boat. Was I supposed to ripple away here? Actually, hold on. Let's revert to the start of this turn. Sorry. Yeah, we do ripple away this. Deny the gold. I think I could still be on Flesh Bag here. Force an Arsenal, send E-Strike CNC. I was supposed to ripple the tipple, which is why I did it. I think we take one here. I think my line is going to be E-Strike 7 on Chum. Oh, it's a rigger. Never mind. Now my line is block 3, E-Strike 5 at Gravy, Tunic Claw Rigger. E-Strike Gravy, go again. Yeah, thank you everyone. I was supposed to ripple the tipple. Ha. I put Ripple Away in the deck for Victor. I have never once lined up Ripple Away with Goldmane Estate, so I'm not used to seeing where I'm supposed to discard the Ripple, so thankfully I've now gotten it on a Marionette and a Gravy, so that I know, oh right, this card does work. I could CNC here. Again, I really want to line the CNC up with a Pummel. I also want to clear this Rigor Mortis. Fatigue Gravy. What a world. I might just have to CNC this Chum based on the construction of this hand. I think the Chum... So I have a few... This does have go again. More importantly, it's gold on hit. So I believe what I need to do is block... Or what I don't need to do this. What I want to do Guess I could also do this. I'm thinking that I might have to do Bonebreaker CNC to make a mite for when I CNC this chum so that I don't just get blown out by Fearless Confrontation. I think this is what I need. I don't feel great about this because I'm now down 2 CNCs, which I was really trying to line up to like win the game, but yeah, you got it, Lip Yako. Playing around Fearless there. I also just wanted to deny Gravy the gold from Avasti. I get to Arsenal the Sigil, which is cool if they boat me. You're going to send into Rigor. So I go Fiddler's Green. Scowling Flashback here isn't good. I'm going to block with Swing Big, which I don't really need to block here, and then I'm just going to Claw the Rigor. Close Chain, play Rigor. Rigor attacks for 8. I will take 5 and then kill it. And I've got the Sigil to bring me above life when I need to be. You blocked with a Fiddler's Green. You have not played a Sigil, so I don't know if you're actually on it. I don't need to give the rest of my armor because I want to hold that for boat. Or like killing a chum. I do hate giving Gravy space. But if we're trying to like counter fatigue, then my win con is just live long enough. We have a Mocking Blow in the graveyard to banish to looking for a scrap. So worst case, I can like block with these two, pitch yellow, looking for a scrap 5 into Tunic Claw. I also have E-Strike to just 7 a chum. Call to the Grave could find chum number 2. Find a Scuba. Well, we can kill that. As far as big attacks that are gonna like counter fatigue, we haven't seen any boats, which is spoopy. 2 Tipples are gone. 1 Tipple left. We've seen some blue swells being pitched. I haven't seen a red swell yet. Oh, there's a blue swell. I'm just trying to think of like, what does this Gravy have as far as damage? As far as cards that do things. What I can do potentially is looking for a scrap. I don't know, Scuba, play Mocking Blow, send face, play the Sigil, Arsenal the E-Strike. I kind of hate that line. So yeah, I might be looking to block with this Mocking Blow. Double Call to the Grave. Well, that's 3 of them, which I do like to see. The Whaler's a big threat, but the Whaler's a big threat later. Finding the back alley break line. So what are you going to do with your 2 action points? Something else is what they're going to do. I am very concerned about the Whaler, Odex. I don't think we're going to see it for like 10 turns. Scooper for 4 with a hook is bad for us. I think I might need to let it go. Oh no, I need that yellow. I could block here and I'm just playing into boat. I think playing into boat and denying the gold is fine. Worst case, I can also like Tunic out the looking for a scrap into E-Strike something. Hello? Hello, opponent. I would like to keep playing the game, please. Oh no. It doesn't look like it's me. What's going on? Let's check the Talishar Discord. We got downtime? Oh, there we go. Doesn't currently have go again or action point. Oh, right. They just IP'd a card. Interesting. All right. And whatever. So what do I want to do? I have a few lines. I can Looking for a Scrap Scuba, Claw Face. I can Tunic Looking for a Scrap Scuba, E-Strike Face. I kind of want to sit on this E-Strike. I think my line is going to be Looking for a Scrap Scuba, Claw Face, Play Sigil, Arsenal, E-Strike. I guess that does play into getting boated. But the E-Strike is going to be really good for clearing Chum. All right, we're going to do this. We are going to send the E-Strike. We're going to play around boat. I have pretty good Chum insurance, which is just KO's ability. It's also decent Whaler insurance with like Flex Claw. Two Ripple Away's gone to their double tipple. Could also... I guess it's not too late to just claw Arsenal E-Strike. Just thinking about how I'm winning this game, and I don't think it's 2 damage. Opponent is resorting to fatiguing me mentally as well. Opponent, we've got 39 minutes left on the clock. Let's try to pick it up. I think this E-Strike, I am going to back this up. We are just going to claw here. I do want to sit on this E-Strike. It's go again. It clears Chums. If they play boat, I'm really sad about it, but I think this is what needs to happen. I'm definitely taking their time, which is, you know, really compelling for the stream. What have we got? Scuba, Chowder, Chowder, Rigger, Rigger, Chum. Crowning away your Arsenal. Interesting. Well, if I can line up my last CNC with Pummel. Did I board in Pummel? Yes. I wonder if I'm supposed to go to 63 cards in this matchup and just bring in the D-Reacts. Hey, there's a Pummel. Hey, this hand is terrible. This hand doesn't do anything. This is really bad. I mean, we've got E-Strike to bail me out. And having go again on a double ally turn could be really bad. That's what I'm thinking. I noticed they're on Mage Master boots. I do want to save it if I can. There's the scene. We got it. We found it. There's boat. This is a good turn from our opponent. And a really bad hand for me. This hand might lose us the game. Yeah, we immediately play into the boat, which is terrible. I can't stop the Rigger with this. Shit. I have to let the boat connect. I get to stop one thing. Yeah, this hand is so bad. A 1 cost with the Tunic down. 2 blocks, no blues. This is... If we lose this game, I think this hand is a big reason why. Yeah. I gotta do this. Set up the pommel for late. I can't even clear the rigor. Like, this is terrible. This turn lost us the game. I couldn't stop the boat. I can't kill the rigor. Like, this is terrible. This is... Alright, hopefully it's quick from here. Ah, right, our opponent who needs 2 minutes to tank on every turn. Woof. We're also down go again. We're down on life, so now the insult to injury won't have go again to, like, clear the rigor. This is bad. And I'm just stuck playing this turn. We're stuck playing this game now. Am I supposed to block out boat with hat and 3 block an oasis, take 6 from rig, send an E-strike into rig? Maybe. What does this hand do? Do I have a Mocking Blow. His hand can go looking for a scrap into Sawbones, claw into rigor. Can do this at least. Ended up not playing the last card in hand, so that would have done nothing. Maybe. It's I don't know. I absolutely think I could have played that turn better. I was so tilted by the fact that the hand was awful. Was truly god-awful in every sense of the word. We're now at... We have 3 pieces of go again left in deck. A little more if we look at insult to injury. But we are in quite the bad way. We are currently getting fatigued. Yeah, there was a loop to hold. I mean, I can just block. I can just keep blocking. You don't have an action point behind this. So I just get to whack-a-mole. This is Sawbones number 2. What's cool is that this is going to be another game where the Remembrance is a card. Wonder how many Remembrances they'll be playing. Thankfully, I do get to send Claw for 4. So Gravy can't save the Sawbones with 1 Fearless Confrontation. They need 2 Fearless Confrontations. Yeah, Onyx, there was a Loot the Hold on the rigor. If there wasn't Loot the Hold, then I absolutely would have stopped the boat and gotten hit by the rigor. But there was a Loot the Hold. It was gonna be too much. Kind of no matter what. There's Remembrance number 1. Remembrance number 1 finds Sawbones, boat. I guess Whaler? I don't think you're excited to have Whaler not in your graveyard. How many allies does he have left? How many Remembrances does he have left? Opponent finds Sawbones, Conqueror, and Avasti. So ally, go again, go again. Homie has room for chatter. He has room for 3 Remembrance. That's the 2 allies I'm forgetting. Opponent just passes. So we can... Could roll Scabs here to start just trying to, like, do stuff. Get a 3. So if we're sitting on a 3... And I think we're probably... I want to save this E-Strike is the problem, because we need go again. I think we're on Play Booze. Show of Strength for 8. Park the Oasis with our tunic up. Remembrance is fine. I think Remembrance is definitely not at its worst in Gravy. Like, even getting the Conqueror back, it's still a 3-card play. It's why I think that Remembrance is fine a lot of the time. Like, it's why I can see not giving a Remembrance ban. Because so many heroes don't break it. Like, Boat is a 3-card play. Oakenold is a 3-card play. Jesus. I mean, if we're all just spending our time IPing cards, I'm going to send this Flex Strength, and then I'm going to Claw. Thankfully, threaten Pummel. Always. Thankfully, I always have Go Again available. Sometimes I don't Go Again. But if our Gravy's just going to IP cards, it's going to do actual nothing, then we're going to roll Scabs. I can do nothing right back. I can play this game too. Yeah, Oakenold is not a bad Remembrance target. The problem with Remembrance, so I think Remembrance makes one deck very strong, and that is Victor. And it's very strong for one specific reason, which is Goldmane Estate. I'm going to KO. I'm going to have one. Okay, I don't need to, like, overpitch here. I can just pitch the blue and then Claw. You turn my Ripple Away face down? Surely there was a yellow. There was not a yellow. You can fix Remembrance in the current format by banning Goldmane Estate. I think if you ban Goldmane Estate, then Victor's, like, unplayably bad. Victor just doesn't have a win condition. Probably rolling for 4 blues, but he's not filtering cards. Oh, you're saying that he's waiting for me to, like, do stuff. He's putting the onus on advancing the game state on me. There's the tip. Are you going to give me a gold? You are not. Just keep rolling. So we are going to go swing big with Pummel into Claw. I can do this. Should have turned a 1 power down. Doubt it matters, but it's better. I don't think I have a 1 power. Oh, I have Reckless Arithmetic. Yeah, you're right. Or like Mocking Blow in case I'm on Remembrance, weirdly. Getting the last tipple is kind of nice. Blocking with a boat? Alright, well, because the Pummel gets them. Audex, I think you're right. They are just waiting to roll out this Whaler. But, like, it's gotta be too soon for Whaler. Rolling out the Whaler here seems really greedy. I guess if this is a Remembrance, they're gonna play the Whaler, wait for me to kill it, and then Remembrance it back. We just keep rolling Scabs. Eventually I'm gonna roll a 1. But, like, what else am I doing? Especially with the Show of Strengths here. I do need to be mindful of the fact that I have 1 E-Strike, 1 Show of Strength, 1 Swing Big left. Like, I do kind of need to care about this Whaler. Opponent's just breaking cards. I have my Oasis, which I really thought was going to be used for a boat. Maybe they won't play a boat. They have put a blue into graveyard this turn, so the Whaler can come down. Like, at this point, they haven't put an ally into grave for dead threads. But they could just, you know, pitch, play Whaler, pitch, attack. In which case, I block. So, you know, Whaler needs a blue from Arsenal and 4 blues, then hope for Remembrance on the next draw. I mean, they could get it. Whaler just plays into fatigue, takes a lot of cards to block and kill it. Exactly. I do get to do it. And, like, between Scab Skins, having Flex Strengths, like, I have a lot of available lines if I can maintain a healthy life total to kill the Whaler. It's just, like, between the Whaler and probably 2 more Remembrances, can I kill 3 Whalers? Because as they keep blocking with reds and yellows, the deck just becomes blues. And then every 4-card hand is play Whaler attack, or block 6, send 11. Opponent, please. Still have a pummel. I'm super sad about being down 3 CNCs. This deck makes me wish I had Remembrance. This deck makes me wish that I could be doing something else. Because holy shit, we do. Alright. The Whalers hit the board. I can stop the gold. And I think I'm supposed to. Running low on go again. They must be. Alright, there's a Fearless. Are you waiting for me or am I waiting for you? Or are we both waiting for Talishar? Oh my god. Opponent, please. Tunic. Oasis. Whaler. Did I do that right? Okay, I did. There were 2 instances of Whaler, and I wasn't sure which one I was supposed to click. Show Strength the Whaler. Please no Remembrance, or double Fearless. Remembrance here could get back Whaler, Boat, Tip. When you are on Talishar and you are playing a fatigue deck, please go quickly. Please don't let your opponents just sit. Watergrave trigger? Nice. Alright, no Remembrance on the first Whaler. Let's see how many more Whalers there are. I found some go again, which is cool. Can I remember what allies I've killed? Double Sawbones, double Chowder, I want to say 3 Riggers, Chum Whaler. This hand does not need to roll Scabs. This hand can go... I mean, this hand really just wants to claw. Like, that's how I get out, right? Sawbones attack. Definitely not blocking this. I can insult to injury the Sawbones. Pitch to KO to make it big. Pitch to claw. Like, I'm not playing the looking for a scrap here. Oh, this is when it attacks a hero? Oh, I didn't know that. All right. That's fine. I am not going to arsenal this looking for a scrap. I am not going to play into boat. Or, I guess it would just be boat. Like, loot the arsenal. This hand now it just kills things. It's like this hand can get out Big Bully. No, this hand clears 2 allies. Maybe this hand does need to find a Big Bully. Leyline for 6 into Chum for 6. Sink and Interference. Try to find a blue. You didn't need to Dead Threads there. Question mark? I gotta let this go. I guess I block with Reckless. I'm gonna looking for a scrap. Claw Chum, which feels terrible. But, like, I gotta do it. I guess I could Reckless. Yeah, I can Reckless Tunic RKO. I think that's the line. And we just keep cards in deck. I cannot stop Gravy from making a gold. And also kill the Chum, which is a thing that has to happen. Opponent, please, we have 19 minutes left in the round, and we're both at 25 plus. All right, we got a Reckless here. That'll work. Comes in for 8. Comes in for 8. Kills through double Fearless. Does not kill through triple Fearless, so, you know. Put Swabby in the yard. What are we looking at here? It's just Swabby. Just Swabby. 2 Prismatics left? I thought there was only 1. Oh, they scubaed 1 back. Remembrance? No. Opponent still has a lot of damage in the deck. So, we're not feeling great about our position here. Current ally in graveyard is Swabby. Opponent should have this Chowder Chowder, 3 Sawbones, I believe 2 Rigger, Whaler, Scuba, Chum Chum. Show me a tip on top. I can't block this. Opponent, please. I should have checked my 1 powers before I said no blocks, but we're fine. We have 1 looking for a scrap in the deck. It's down towards the bottom. I can do blocking here because I have to get through double boat. I'm just over pitching. I do not want to put myself in a position where I have to block Conqueror. Opponent currently has no allies left in the yard. Well, now I wish I had arsenaled that. It's fine. Oh, shit. We're down on life, so I can't find the big bully to pummel. And I think we're just pitching the pummel, and we're going to put the pummel next to the swing big. And that's something we're looking to do. Which will line up with our tunic. There's a Fearless. You have a Sawbones. I guess I don't need to block this, because if they Sawbones hook, I'm going to want to block that. Fearless says that I cannot block with my outside interference. Or I cannot turn outside into something and then use that to block, because I need to have a 6 so that I can claw the Sawbones for 4. Oh, you're just passing. If you're just passing, then yeah, we're just back to rolling. Play Overcrowded and just like dump my hand. Sure. We could push some damage here. I have no Oasis, 1 Sink left. No Fiddlers. Pummel outside. This gives me some lines. There's the Fearless. Prismatic number 2. Jittery Bones into... God, Scuba number 2 is going to find Prismatic. Ugh. What an annoying deck. It's clearly very good. It's like doing things. This deck is impressive. It's just like, ugh, stop it. Oh. Oh my god. What a turn. To CNC go again into Scuba, getting the full 6 out of Prismatic? That's impressive. There's still 2 boats in the deck? Yeah, chat, we're not getting out of this. Talishar, please. Woof. Okay. Block like that. The blocks don't matter. We're dead. Gravy has 2 more Conquerors in the deck. Scuba Sawbones is just gonna, like, Scuba's gonna put back Prismatic. So I have to deal with Prismatic again. He's tanking for so long just to set up this turn. He's still tanking right now. I get it, but, like, let's go. Pick up the pace. At this point, we have 12 minutes left in the round. Yeah, this was an impressive turn. Like, I like what this deck is doing. I would like my opponent to do it faster. Play the Scuba. Scuba for 6. I can't block it out because I have to save an E-Strike to hit the Scuba for 7. Hook on this too. Like, wow. Yeah, opponent sculpted a really nice turn. Make 2 gold off of this. Put back a Prismatic Leyline. Opponent might actually just have bad connection. I'm just saying. have to kill the scuba. They have blue attacks to carry the ley line. I believe they have one. They have a Jittery Bones and a Swell left. Discard third chum. I don't have any way to present more than 6 damage on chum, so there's boat. Call to the grave for back alley. How many rabbles? No rabbles left. No rabbles, no tips. 1 swell, no tipples. We've already seen Whaler. I don't think I have an out. My out is just like bop 'em. Yeah, they have Diamond Amulet. This is very much the like super slow rolly fatigue. Yeah, Noah, this gravy has had passed with a 5-card hand. I think. Wait, I don't want to do this. I think like 3 times this game. Respect you for playing this out. It's a real accomplishment working at what they've had and been through. I know enough people don't like when I concede games early. Like I said, I would have liked to have conceded this game 15 turns ago when we drew the 4 red hand into Conquer, Loot the Hold, Rigor. Like, I think that was the turn. Like I said, we lost the game that turn. Because I couldn't, not only could I not stop what they were doing, but I also couldn't protect the CNC pummel that I was looking for to win a game. So next hand has pummel swing big, but I don't think we're living that long. Concede so many winnable games. I don't think that, well, maybe. Yep, here's Conqueror number 4. I have to go block, block. Too much of a pessimist. I should try to play out more games. You played this one out. No, I'd be interested to see if you think this was a winnable game. Oof, a Vasti too. Let's grab the big bully. Let's go to 2. Oh, no, I'm dead. Okay. All right, so we were going to find... Let's give them the good game. We were going to find... Oh, we were multiple turns off? Oh, never mind. What do they have left? Wow, if we could have somehow survived through this, if we could have killed the Sawbones and then survived the Chum, I think we would have won just based on them not really having anything left. To be fair, we only had 9 cards, so I still need to block. No, I think they would have beaten us. They had slightly more cards left than we did, but they also had 18 life. I fully believe that a competent Gravy who hasn't horrifically warped their deck should never lose to RKO. That's also true. We did play out a game against Gravy, which, yeah, we are vastly unfavored into for lack of go again. Very few competent Gravies. That's, I think if there were only competent Gravies, surely Gravy's just the best deck. Isn't that the fear with Gravy? That's why we saw the first Tipple bans Was LSS saying, y'all are afraid of Gravy, he's not winning, but we're going to ban stuff because all the Gravies were bad. And now the only Gravies left are very, very good. The fact that they didn't keep their third tip is very interesting. They never once gave us a gold for a tip the barkeep, which I think was a mistake based on what their deck was trying to do. Their only allies left were this Sawbones and a Chum. Oof, rough one. All right. Well, I'm going to call it for today. You're right, Noah. I should play out more of my games. I'm going to call it for today. Thank you all for hanging out. We'll be back on Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard, for more games. Probably playing Jarl. I think at this point we're on a good RKO Jarl Tuffnut spread. RKO and Jarl are two heroes I'm interested in playing. Tuffnut's just fun. So probably just doing that rotation unless something catches my eye, and then that all changes when Omens comes out. If the Gravy has 15 cards in deck, but they're all blue NAAs, it doesn't matter. I do think that Gravy just put themselves in a position of having enough blue attacks that I have to care about. Like, if I'm at a low enough life total, I have to put 2 cards in front of a Fearless Confrontation. And then even with Tunic, sure, I get to send like 6 off of a 2-card hand, and the Gravy takes that twice. Thank you all for hanging out. Hope to see you again on Thursday. Until then, have a great start of your week, and take care.